Good afternoon, everybody. David Taylor. Know what you are? You're a piece of shit, Marley. What do you think of David Taylor? Do you like David Taylor, Marley? What do you think of him? No, we don't like David Taylor around here, huh? He's a liar, right? Huh? Tell him what you think of David Taylor. I know we don't like him, huh? Show him your teeth. Show David Taylor your teeth. All right, everybody. Just kind of a quick video today. What I don't get out of this whole thing is how if there's all these all how do the people not in this cult not see through the fucking scam? That's what I'm curious about. All these people that claim they've been there for this long and they've seen God and all this, and the fact that they don't see through David is just kind of beyond me. And that's, I guess, again, that's kind of cult mentality. It makes me wonder why they stick around too. You got Tony, Michelle, you got the main ones. There's still Kia, David. Where's some of the other names that I found out? Oh yeah. Another thing I found out today is like what I want to know is why you're still paying rent at an apartment you don't stay at. Why are you overpaying your rent too? That's what I was curious about. I've talked to people inside your cult and I've been getting information from them, David. You actually overpaid. You overpaid on your rent recently. I'll tell you exactly how much you overpaid. A second here. You overpaid your rent. You paid $1,115.79. And then there was also, what I found out through like my search and investigating is that there was a bank account closed on May 3rd that was also tied to the bank account. Like you were paying rent out of this bank account, and this bank account was closed on May 3rd. So you're closing bank accounts now. I mean, and it's not even, what I found out too through my investigation is it's not even your bank account. It's somebody else's. And there's an email that's not yours that's attached to it. So bank account was closed May 3rd. The email address I have, I won't give that out because I'll hang on to that one. I'm not going to tell you whose email address it is. But it's somebody that's still in your cult. And the fact that you're still paying rent there, that's even more confirmation that you're using that place as a write-off for your cult scam. Because what you can do at the end of the year is, again, write that place off as a how do you say it, like a asset or a liability to where you can, get money back on it. And it's why are you overpaying it? Why don't you just pay what you're supposed to pay on your rent? Just so you could get money back at the end of the year? Or is that another way of hiding your assets, is to be overpaying on your rent? Does it make sense, man? I mean, I could see if you're buying a house to overpay on your house, but to overpay on rent? I mean, if you're overpaying that much per month on rent, I mean, your rent's like, what, $800-900 a month? You're paying an extra $200 almost a month? Why, dude? You stretch that out through the year, what is that, an extra, what, 20, like, I'm so horrible at math, hang on. You do, it's not even that much, dude. It's like pointless. If you paid $200 a month, at 12 months would, it's like $2,400, man. Like, I mean, that makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. Maybe less. It just depends on what you're doing. It's obvious that you're trying to do something there, and the fact that bank account was closed on the 3rd. What's today? So today's the 11th, so it was closed just about a week ago. Yeah, just over a week ago. Last Monday it was closed. So some other shady shit going on. Let's see here. What else did I come up on here? That was kind of it, really. That was just the only new information I got. I knew that. Yeah, the rest of this stuff is still. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of give a quick shout out to everybody who's been watching the channel and everything. I read your guys' comments all the time, and they're the shit. So let me go through some of them that people are saying here today. Nice boy 70 over in London. Trying to get him locked up, dude. Really amped. That's the ultimate goal. That's my payoff in this, is to see him locked up. So that's why I do what I do, is because I want to see him in jail. It's like, how did see this guy get away with lying under oath and just totally blowing off the IRS like it's no problem, you know? If I did that, if I don't file my taxes next week, the IRS will fucking come knock on my door and take all my shit if I don't, or they'll garnish my wages. Let's see here. Callie Rios, I see. Yeah, Maddie Nottage, that chick's crazy too. I know, she's fucking psycho. And yes, unfortunately, all is backwards nowadays. So what is wrong is right, and what's right is wrong. Yeah, you're 100% on. You're right. You're right. Sharita Davis, yeah, the video I posted about how David feels about women, like, that guy should not be speaking on anybody's marriage for any reason, because he's not married. He's sleeping with women out, you know. I mean, David, come on, dude. You're the last person that should be giving any type of marriage advice, all right? He gets that watch this from Bishop Eddie Long, Victor Smith. He takes a little from all the pastors he emulates. Yeah, definitely. Kid Frost, yeah, he really does not like strong women. That's for sure. He wants his type of women. I forgive me for saying this, ladies. He wants a woman that's like going to be no shoes in the kitchen all day kind of thing. That's his type of woman. Apostle David E. Taylor, Cult Watch JMMI, shout out. Yes, all the words of a cult leader. Absolutely. I was saying, I rule here. You're going to submit to me. David, dude, I would never submit to you, even if you were the last person on the face of this earth claiming to be God. Apostle of the Residential Center, St. Louis, has you ever ended any service without begging for money in the last 30 to 60 minutes? Probably not. I don't think so. Yeah, talking about heavy hitters at the one video. Fucking weirdo, man. Cynthia Rockachicki. I don't know how to say your last name. Thank God he's going down. You played a huge part in that, directly and indirectly. It's a group effort, really. It takes everybody to do this, not just me. You know, I'm just a small part of it. The more people that expose him, the more people that share the information about him and let the world know that this guy's a fraud and a scam and manipulating people out of money, you know, to ultimately, again, all these prosperity ministers are doing the same thing. It's just everyone's different. For some reason, this one is, again, I'm hoping that this one takes precedence for all these future prosperity ministries that think about trying to scam people out of money. I mean, these guys should be thrown in jail, plain and simple. Like, I mean, how are the financial crimes not being audited and their books not being audited, tracking every single dime down that they've spent, finding out where it went, if it went, say, to court costs where it shouldn't have gone, where, like the PPP loans. Again, I'm still under the impression, David, that you used that $30,000 PPP loan for your court costs. I'm going to dig into that, because I for sure know you didn't use it to pay your staff or anything like that, because I found out you actually don't pay taxes on the JMMI building, because you're probably writing that off as your I mean, it's your cult headquarters, but because you're claiming it to be a church, you don't have to pay any taxes on it. So guys, I looked that up, and he's paying maybe like $14 a year taxes on that big building, because again, he's claiming it to be a religious building. So tax exempt on that. I also found out through the county appraisal district, what's really weird is there's about $17,000 worth of back taxes on the Chesterfield, Missouri mansion. What I also found out when you do some back searching, it shows that David and it's weird. Like there's still David's paying taxes on it, but as David E. Taylor, not as Kingdom of God Global Church. So there's some really weird things going on with like the way they're listing their tax information on the county appraisal district. Like they're trying to get a better write-off. It looks like. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to figure that out, and I'm talking to some tax people that know about real estate, and I'm trying to figure out why there would be that, David E. Taylor and KOGGC, and then also Michelle Brannon. It's weird how they're all listed on that. Again, I think that all has to do with the quitclaim deeds that were done kind of recently, back in April, I believe. So that's kind of it for today, guys. I just want to give everybody kind of a quick shout out today. We just got another comment here. Yeah, Dave, in Canada, pastors getting arrested for holding services, and these people aren't yet. Well, I don't think David's actually holding any. David's not holding services. He has the two main people. It's either Ashley or Steve, or it's Tony and Ashley, or Steve and Ashley. It just depends. But honestly, again, I don't think we'll be seeing much of David anymore. I really do. He can't put his face on social media, but now what I'm trying to do is I'm digging into his financial crimes. I'm digging up his past real deep. I'm following up with the IRS. I've filed numerous more reports. So I'm unraveling his lies. I'm going to unravel his crimes, and I'm going to report him to the right people, to the right authorities, and let everybody know that he's running a full-blown scam. Not only that, but he's running a cult with possibly some human trafficking. Again, because if you're going out of state, David, and you're recruiting people from out of state to go be in your cult, and then you force them basically to work, and then people I've talked to that have come out of this cult tell me how it works, David. You make it so people become completely dependent on you. You basically strip them of everything they have, David. Everything. So, I know the stories, and they're horror stories. So, again, if we can't get you on just the horror stories alone, and just you being a piece of shit, guess what? We're going to get you on the financial crimes. I'm digging into that real deep. Ever since I found out about that PPP loan, and, just the fact that you're in that case right now, too, and those legal fees have got to be piling up, man. Legal fees aren't cheap. So, I'm going to keep on you, David. You can keep depending on me to be there whenever you're doing live streams or when you're attempting to run your cult on Zoom. I'll be there. So, y'all stay safe. Have a good afternoon. David Taylor, you're a piece of shit, man. Just give it up. Stop putting up videos, all right? You guys, any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. One thing I did want to see is, what would you guys prefer me to do more of? Like me just putting out videos of exposing the information like this, or a bit of both, or just more of the videos that I've been doing, of David being an idiot? Let me know, because I'm all about it, I'll do some investigating for about a week and then maybe put a video out or something. I'm open to suggestions at this point, just because I'm kind of running out of options on what to do. So if you guys have any suggestions, man, let me know. I'm open to ideas right now. I was kind of thinking about that the last few days, because Cult Watch, they do all the really good editing and stuff, and I don't know, I don't think I have a knack for it like they do. So y'all let me know what you think, man. Thank you for the subscribers, you guys. I love having you on the channel. Some of these comments you guys write are just, make my gut hurt from laughing so hard. So thank you for that. You guys are great. Any questions, comments, concerns, again, leave them below. And I'll open up a Zoom meeting. If you watch my last video I did where I put out, there's a Zoom link in that one below. So I'm in for the evening. It's real bad weather here. So if anybody just wants to come on, chat, bullshit, whatever, the Zoom link's in the last video. So then I'll just go ahead and open up. Y'all have a good day. David Taylor, piece of shit, full frontal out.